So this video just shows a setup that I would typically use for an interior photograph. And what you see here in front is my Fujifilm X-T2 set up with the image displayed on screen. It's a manual focus lens, so you can see from the rear LCD, blue showing for the focus peaking setting. And the camera right now is set up to do a zero plus or minus exposure compensation, or a base ambient photograph. And so I can basically take that right now for the room. We're just photographing my living room here with my stereo. So there's my base image. You can see it here. You can see that it's rather dark. And what we would want to do then is to use some flash to fill that in with some additional light. So I'm going to turn on the flash transceiver right now. Also power up my flash. And you can basically see that the flash is up here. So I have it on my coffee table, and it's basically going to fire up towards the ceiling at the juncture between the wall and the ceiling, and then kick light back down to the scene, and hopefully light up the frame with some additional light. And I've got my Yongnuo RF603C2 here, which I can use. You can see on the camera that it's making the camera actuate, and so I can just simply trigger the flash from this, much as I would actually using the shutter button on the camera itself. So I'll do that now. You can see that the flash went off, and then if we go back and we look, we can see that we have a much brighter exposure now. And what I would probably do in this situation is place the flash on the other side of the room to get some light on the right side. I might dial the power down a little bit, and then I would blend those two as layers in Photoshop to get a natural looking image along with the ambient base exposure.